What's going on, YouTube fam? It's the wisest and most powerful of all nerds, Brimezus, as it says on my shirt. Back here with a YouTube video, guys, on my picks and highlights from today's Nintendo Direct from E3. Before I get into that video, guys, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment below, guys. Tell me what you guys thought about the Nintendo's E3 Nintendo Direct presentation. Don't forget to cop some t-shirts off my Teespring website. The link will be in the description box below. And most importantly, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to give you guys content every single day. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Yeah, guys, eventually I was going to do like a reaction video to Nintendo's E3 Direct, but I was like, I'm not, because I wasn't that impressed by it. So first and foremost, I still felt like they could have gave us a bit more content, a bit more games. To be fair, Nintendo has released promotions for their other games that are coming out this year. Like, they didn't say anything about the Pokemon games. Not that there's much you can really say, because one of them is remake. But we are getting a lot of like good games this year, like overall. Even some games like I will play. So to start with Nintendo Direct, they said one of their final characters they're releasing for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is Kazuya from Tekken, which I think is a good pick because Tekken, for the most part, has been pretty much a Sony near exclusive product. Yes, Tekken was featured also on the Nintendo Wii U with the Tekken Tag Tournament. I did have that game, but Tekken was oftentimes mainly a Sony exclusive product for the most part. You know what I mean? So there's a couple characters I feel like deserve to be in Smash Bros. That are in there, but whatever, you know, the roster's like at mean proportions at this point, which I'm in favor, guys. It's kind of cool. You can get like this kind of mashup of all kind of like video game characters and have them fight each other. And Smash is one of my favorite games of all time. So yeah, I just wish that they would focus more on a more competitive angle on it as opposed to a casual. But that's just me because I'm a competitive player. What else Nintendo like drop that I'm interested in? The Skyward Sword remake is coming out next month, guys. I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop that. I wish they added some extra content besides like motion controls and HD graphics, but it will be nice to play the Skyward Sword on HD. I remember playing it on my Wii U on my HDTV one year, and this looked bad. Like the first time I played Skyward Sword, it was on a CRT, and it looked really good, really great. Same with the Wind Waker, but when you port those over to like the HD and it scales up, it looks horrible, chalky, grainy, polygonish. It doesn't display well on HD, but now you get like an HD version. I expect that hopefully the art style will wow me the same way the Wind Waker did. When you play the Wind Waker in HD, guys, on the Wii U or whatever, guys, it looks amazing compared to the mirrors. The original looked great. The artwork it aged very well. And the HD version has even made it even better. I really enjoyed that. It made the gameplay more awesome too. So I hope the Skyward Sword does the same kind of job with on the remake on the Wii U, on the Switch, excuse me, as the Wind Waker did, or the Twilight Princess version did, or other HD remakes. The Zelda remakes are typically really good remakes. Let's just put that out the way. What else do they have that I really like? Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread is like kind of like a Samus Returns, but for the Switch. It has some upgraded melee capabilities. They focus on some stealth. One thing I did not like is the enemy, which is like the enemy. It's like a robot that's like invincible. It makes no sense because Samus fights a lot of strong, powerful like monsters, and she can't beat these robots that are made by the Federation. How is the Federation making these powerful robots that are like invincible? I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to complain much. Like, I'm gonna buy the game. It comes out in October. And, you know, they didn't give us Metroid Prime 4, which we really want. And I guys, check out my Metroid Prime video where I went for Metroid Prime 4 up here, guys. I did that video years ago. We still didn't get Metroid Prime 4 yet. So, guys, I want that multiplayer Metroid game that we deserve. I want that Switch first, like 3D first person shooter, whatever kind of Metroid Prime game we're gonna get. I want that. And now the 2D Samus games do kick, guys, but I feel like it needs, like, the graphics look good. I feel like it needs just a little bit more, you know, to be like a super apex, like, you know, genre breaking game. Like the stealth element that are added to this game and additional melee attacks isn't necessarily going to like push the envelope. I expect it to be a solid game. I hope it's not. I'm probably wrong. I know they're gonna add they had a whole Treehouse event and talk about some stuff about it. I remember like in part of the Treehouse event that I saw, the one guy who developed it was saying like they came with that idea 15 years ago, but they didn't have the technology to execute it. I'm not sure what he meant by that because it seemed like he could have got away with it 15 years ago. It is a 2D platforming game, guys, and it's not like using the gyroscopic cameras like, you know, Donkey Kong and Tropical Freeze, so I don't know what it can mean by the technology wasn't there 15 years ago. Anyway, moving forward, there's a bunch of trash. Well, not really trash, guys. There's some games I'm not gonna play personally because like I'm mainly a Nintendo guy. I'm busy. I work all the time. I'm an entrepreneur. I focus on different businesses, including YouTube, and spending a lot of my time playing a lot of games isn't feasible. So I try to focus a lot of my time on Nintendo as best I can. You know, I'm also venturing on the PS5, but the thing with the PS5, thankfully and unthankfully, you know, is trash and doesn't have many games I can play right now. But some games I would like to play, especially if I was younger, I would have loved to play like a Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game. If I had a game like that when I was younger, it would have made my life, would have made my day. And I might play it, I might not, we'll see. But you know, I like to be immersed in games and play for a long time. So to be a good game is to be like offer a long amount of content, can't be short, but at the same time offer too much content, it's gonna take too much time out of my life, I can't really enjoy the game. There's some other RPGs, I can't think the name of them right now, guys, they're pretty good, I can play. There's one like co-op shooter game, I'm not sure if it's an indie game or whatever it is, but said come out today, I might check that out. There's this Mario Party Superstars game. Guys, I barely played Super Mario Party for the Nintendo Switch. Not because it's not good, but because I was busy and I couldn't really play it. But I do plan on getting that game. You can play online, and that might help me play that game. I want to also stream that game, guys, because I do actually like the Mario Party games. I just never really got the chance to play them that often, and I want to get back to play those kind of Mario Party games. What else can I remember from like the Nintendo Direct that I'm interested in? Well, the highlight for me, honestly, and it wasn't much of a highlight because it was a short video, but Breath of the Wild #2. We didn't quite get a title for it, but we're calling it right now Breath of the Wild 2, which is a sequel to Breath of the Wild, one of my favorite games of all time and the best Zelda game of all time, probably my favorite game of all time. That game, guys, I'm gonna play like for a lot. I might do a video, guys, on the top 10 things we're gonna need for Breath of the Wild 2. I did like some new additions, the new, like, you know, rune spells, upgrades you got that look kind of inspired from Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, guys, which I'm also streaming right now. You guys can check that out. I'll link that up here in the description box below if I can. But you got DLC for Age of Calamity as well, but I haven't beat the game, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I didn't see the Master Sword. I mean, I'm guessing he still is gonna have the Master Sword in that game. I'm not sure what the premise is per se. It takes place more in the clouds now, but also on the ground. So I hope if you did a really good job of completing the Breath of the Wild game, that some of that data can transfer over to the new game, and you can just start directly on Master Mode or something. I'm not sure. I don't know, like, I'm gonna talk about things I learned from the Breath of the Wild game, you know, eventually, guys. I mean, it still looks beautiful, guys. I'm interested in what the story's gonna be. It's, you know, it's Zelda, you know, and look, they are doing the necessary steps to upgrade the game as far as like attacks, spells, runes, whatever the case may be. That's gonna wrap up my video, what I thought on today's Nintendo Direct for E3. Don't forget to like the video, don't forget to comment below, guys, and tell me what you guys thought about today's Nintendo Direct. Don't forget to cop some t-shirts off my Teespring, guys, to help support the channel. It really will help support my channel. And we'll support the guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, obviously, so I can continue to give you guys content every single day. You guys subscribe, you guys are gonna continue to get content every single day, guys. Help my channel grow. So guys, it's your boy Brimezus, the wisest, most powerful of all nerds. I will see you guys next time.